This is the second time now that I have found this item, and it always sells for big money, probably close to $80. But if you hang in till the end of this video, I think there's at least one item that you have probably never seen before, so stay tuned. Boring pays the bills just as much as the exciting items. This is the boring pickup. The next one, very exciting. This is an odor eliminator. I looked at it because the plug looks brand new. So it's brand new in an open box, a box that doesn't exist at the time, although you'll see in just a second I do find it. But there's only 15 of these listed. ODRX, I think, was the model number on it. And there were over 40 sold. And I think all of them were sold new or new open box. So I'm going to pick that thing up. There's the box. And it didn't come with anything else. There's no instructions. It's marked $5.99. I'm going to grab it, and I think I'm going to list it for in between $25 and $30 because that sell-through rate is excellent. Now, for those of you that do not know, this Dream Life is like a plug-and-play console game made by Hasbro from 2005. That's the remote to it. I'm going to find the base in just a second. This is a major bolo. We're talking probably in between $70 and $80. The game is like a social currency game. It's almost a prelude, if you will, to the Sims franchise, where you play as a girl, your best friend can only be a girl, and the more friends you accumulate throughout the course of the game, the more points you end up winning. It's very strange, but there is a huge cult following for this game. If you had it when you were younger, please let me know. But that's the second time I have found Dream Life in a Goodwill. I think I sold the first one for around $70 to $80. I've tested this one. It works perfect. I'm going to list this one for $80 as well. I couldn't believe it was just sitting right there, both pieces. Totally amazing. So great find, and I'm going to grab, and I've never sold Soft Walk. These are Gray's Anatomy nurse shoes. What I noticed is you're going to see a lot of these that sell in the $10 to $20 range, but the more intricate the design, and you can see this is like purple with mint, and it's got some paisley floral thing going on, but they are in excellent condition, the higher the price you're going to get. So because I have a pretty cool design on those, I'm going to list them for $30. I think they're going to cost around $6. I do like Gel Noosa. These are Tri-8s, but those have too much wear for my liking right now. My shoes overall for 2024 selling a little bit slower than they did in 2023, although I'm about 10 to 15% higher in net sales than I am over last year. So other things are selling for me, but my shoes are selling a little bit slower. So I'm being a little bit more picky, a little bit more selective in what I pick up. I saw Smart Wool right here, but these are Timberlands. I don't think they have any value. Those are just Smart Wool inserts that I think were manufactured along with that Timberland shoe, which is kind of interesting. But I'm going to grab the Gray's Anatomy shoes. We're going to put $30 on them. And then I'm going to take these Lululemon shorts because these are going to sell at a size 6 for $35. These are Lululemon tracker shorts. They're lined on the inside. They're in like new condition, and it looks like there's plenty of them selling in the $35 range, $30 to $35. The color is like plum purple. I will tell you, I'm picking up about half of the Lululemon that I'm finding in stores, and I'm leaving half of it behind. Again, I've said this before, it's becoming way more fast fashion than it is just a quality brand, although they do still make very quality pieces. But when I looked those up, that style, for whatever reason, sells very, very well. There were like 60 or so listed, but 80 hit sold in the last 90 days. That's a pretty good ratio of things, if you're asking me. Even though we're moving out of summer, I don't think the time frame matters. I think if we were in the dead of winter, I would still be picking those up because certain styles sell better than others, and I think that's one of the ones that's in demand, and I think that's because of the quality. That one was very high quality. The next thing I'm going to grab is an Ashley Taylor Disney pin, although this thing, I don't know what you pin it to, the roof of your house. The thing's huge. Look at the size of it. But it is really intricate, and I have a story about Ashley Taylor that I want to share with you. When she was in college, and you have to figure as an artist, she's probably got a pretty decent portfolio cooking at that time. One of her college professors said she basically had zero chance of becoming an artist. Talk about discouragement. And long story short, she is now a Disney artist, and lots of her pieces sell for high dollar amounts. The pins, maybe not so much, but she is a titan when it comes to art in the world of Disney. So for those of you, especially some young budding artists, or maybe yourself as well, even in your reselling business, the only opinion that matters or carries any weight is your own. So remember that. Stick to it. Stay the course. And you could end up like Ashley. She was a former Disney cast member turned amazing artist, right? And rather than take what that college professor said to heart, she stuck with it. And, you know, it's like, look, Ma, look where I'm at now. So develop the belief in yourself and you'll go places, kid. All right, what else do we have on these shelves? I don't see anything in that holiday section, and I'm gonna go broke buying this Halloween stuff. This store put their Halloween stuff, they're like one of the first in the area to get these items on the shelves, and I have to tell you, I started decorating a little bit, even though it seems early, and I'm very unsatisfied with the way everything looks. It looks way too cluttered, so I might have to pull all of the Halloween stuff that I've got on the shelves off and redo it. Some of you know I'm redoing my entire front room, but doing that at the same time as putting out Halloween items, it's just getting kind of messy and sticky, and I'm pretty dissatisfied with it. Okay, let's get onto it. Urban Meyer bobblehead. I just sold a Manny Ramirez bobblehead for $30. I just sold a Cleveland Indians bobblehead for $100. Excuse me. The like sports figure market is still pretty popular. Urban Meyer, still a legend in the Columbus area. Say what you want about him nationwide, but he won the Buckeyes a national championship in 2014. And so I think that sells locally. I could be wrong. And it's going to sell in the $25 to $30 range. It's not the most popular bobblehead, but I do see some decent sold. So I will grab him. I'm going to leave the coating wand for Harry Potter behind. It's missing at least the batteries. It looked like it was missing a couple parts, and to be totally honest, I think it's worth $15 pre-owned, even if it's 100% complete. So let's put that back, and I'm not really excited about the rest of the things that I'm looking at here. There's a tic-tac-toe game. Sometimes these things, just like Dream Life, it can surprise you, and I'm trying to get better at looking underneath, digging into the bins, because there are items that people miss all the time. Unfortunately, there's nothing in this one. It looks pretty picked over. At least that's the assumption that I'm going to make. As always, if you see something that I've missed or you think I missed, feel free to let all of us know, because we are all trying to learn together in the comments. And I thank each and every one of you for contributing positively, the ones that do, because that helps everybody, including myself, in the long run, become a better reseller, and that's the name of the game. So this piece was unique. It's cast iron, it's heavy. Styson is the brand. I think what it holds is one of those very old fondue pots. I will put the comparables up on the screen. I like this. I forget what that price was, $5.99, and I did see one sell for $24, so I think I'll list mine for $25, $24.99. A replacement piece that I think would probably be easy to misplace or lose, I'm going to pick up. But yeah, I think those fondue pots sit on the top of that. Maybe there were other uses for it. In fact, I've seen some other people using it as like a planter holder, using all other keywords, but I think that's what its intended use was. So I will grab that at $6. A little bit on the heavy side, maybe 4, 5, 6 pounds. But what else are we working with here? I don't remember if I pulled anything else out of that area. I don't think so. Let's go into the basket again and keep doing what we're, practice what we are preaching. Do you guys recognize that pattern on those wood spoons? Because those looked nice, but I didn't see a brand name, and I'm being lazy. And I think I probably have either one or both of my kids here, so I'm like trying to work and babysit at the same time, and that's not always easy, although they're gonna be going back to school here in a couple days. Let's party! And by party, I mean let's work a little bit longer and work a little bit more concentrated where I can focus. I love you too if you're listening, young ones. But anyway, this piece goes to that odor eliminator. It is like a replacement bulb. So it didn't go in the box, and I don't even remember what the price was on that, $3 or $4, but I have mine listed for $20. I don't see any others like it listed on eBay, at least. So I'm going to grab that. Very easy to photograph, list, and ship. I mean, what are we talking? 2 seconds for pictures, front and back, and then sell similar. So I'll grab that, see if we can get 20 out of it. And then at the end of this aisle was this Le Creuset screw pull. It's like a metal wine cork opener of some sorts, brand new. I did have to use some Goo Gone on the stickers that they put, but it's it's never been used. It was very clear that it had never been used, so it's brand new, open box. They sold these at Williams and Sonoma. I think if I didn't show you this sticker on the bottom of the box, I'll show it to you here in just a second. It was $60 retail. I love the brand. I didn't know they manufactured a thing like this, so I'm gonna try to put $40 on it. And I didn't see any in like the sold comparables that looked like exact to that one. There are different kind of variations of screw pulls that they make and manufacture, but that one is going to be brand new, open box. Let's throw 40 on it. And then another item that I've never seen before, and I wonder if you've seen these as well. So Nike manufactures nurse shoes, and during the COVID years, they gave a bunch of these away in the black version to a bunch of the healthcare workers, during the height of COVID. And then this is the white version of the shoe. It has a very, very thick insole, but manufactured, exclusively for healthcare workers, nurses. They cleaned up really well. I see them, and there's a good market for them. I'm going to be aggressive when I price them at $35 just because I don't know any better, but easily sold brand new in like the $85 to $100 range. So I think $35, even though it's aggressive, super fair. And I expect them to sell for $35. I don't anticipate having to send out offers for a shoe like that, and they cleaned up very, very well. The pictures came out great when I photographed them, but I had no idea that even existed. So I love when I can find a pair of shoes that I've never seen before. So we have two in this video, right? With the Grey's Anatomy and the Nike. Hopefully, if you have never seen them before, you've learned something. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the shoes. And then I'll mosey over to the media. You can see I found the HR Puffin Stuff complete set a video or two ago. And then I'm going to grab this because it's a Blu-ray. It's brand new, factory sealed. The movie is Chef. I don't know anything about it. Jon Favreau is in it. I think Sofia, is it Vergara? Is that her name? I'm terrible with celebrity names. But that was sealed, and I was looking specifically for Blu-ray because they've really cleaned this area out, so there was not much to go on in the media, movies. But I did find that one, and it looks like there are enough of them that sell brand new, factory sealed, in the $20 range for me to list it for $20. So I think media is $2.99. It's either $1.99, $2.99, or $3.99. I go to so many stores, it's hard for me to remember what the prices are in each store. I think it's $2.99. So for $3, I'll take that one. I found Bolt that was also sealed, but there was no value there, as well as the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter was pre-owned, but I was really looking specifically for Blu-ray, and that'll do it. All right, friendly reminder, the only opinion of you that matters is your own. That's all I've got for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that sub button if you're not already, and we will see you in the next one.